July 8th, 2021. A doorbell camera records 23-year-old Chandler Halderson walking through his neighborhood, knocking on doors and asking a simple question. "Have you seen my parents?" He tells neighbors that his parents, Bart and Krista, left days earlier for a 4th of July trip to their cabin in White Lake, Wisconsin. They were supposed to return, but now their phones are off. No calls, no messages, and Chandler says he has no idea where they are. What no one realizes at that moment is that his parents aren't missing, and the person asking for help finding them already knows exactly what happened. The day before, Chandler walks into the Dane County Sheriff's Office and files a missing persons report. He explains that his parents left on July 2nd for a weekend trip. They planned to return by Monday. Now it's Wednesday, and there's still no sign of them. At first, investigators consider the possibility that the couple simply stayed longer than expected. But almost immediately, something feels off. Krista missed work, something she never does. Bart hasn't contacted anyone, and according to those who know them, that's not normal. Chandler claims his parents were picked up early in the morning by friends, but he can't say who those friends are. No names, no details, just friends. That alone raises concern. But investigators continue to follow the lead, starting with the cabin. Officers arrive at the family cabin expecting to find signs of recent activity. Instead, everything is untouched. Dust covers the surfaces. No fresh supplies, no disturbance anywhere. Even the boats are still there, unused. It quickly becomes clear Bart and Krista never made it to the cabin, which means whatever happened to them didn't happen there. Investigators turn their attention to the family home. At first glance, it looks normal, but then they notice something strange. Parts of the house appear to have been cleaned recently. Too thoroughly. Sections of flooring are missing. Cabinets have been removed, and when forensic teams scan the area, they discover large amounts of blood, hidden but still present. This wasn't a small accident. Something serious happened inside that house. Chandler is brought in for questioning. At first, he's cooperative, but even before the interview begins, cameras capture him doing something unusual. Trying to listen through the door as if he's attempting to hear what investigators are saying. When questioning starts, he already has explanations prepared. He claims the broken fireplace glass came from playing with the dog. He says he cut his foot badly, causing significant bleeding, and that explains the blood, at least according to him. But his story doesn't hold up. His girlfriend, who is interviewed separately, describes the injury differently. According to her, the bleeding wasn't severe, nothing like what Chandler described. Then there's another problem. Chandler claims he has severe nerve damage from a recent fall, bad enough that he can't drive. Yet he also describes driving to multiple places over the same period. The inconsistencies begin stacking up. Chandler insists his parents left the house on July 2nd, but surveillance footage from nearby homes shows no one arriving to pick them up. No cars, no visitors, nothing, which leads to one unavoidable conclusion. They never left. Whatever happened to them happened inside that house. Then comes the break in the case. Investigators receive a tip about suspicious activity on a nearby property. They search the area and discover human remains. DNA confirms it's Bart. Back at the house, more evidence is found: shell casings in the basement, phones wrapped to avoid tracking signs of an attempted cleanup. At this point, investigators know this isn't a disappearance. It's a murder. Detectives confront Chandler. They tell him they know his parents are dead. They urge him to tell the truth. At first, he says nothing. Then, after previously given detailed explanations for everything, he suddenly stops and asks for a lawyer. As investigators retrace his actions, the full story becomes clear. Chandler shot his father first. Hours later, he killed his mother when she returned home. He then dismembered their bodies. He attempted to burn the remains in the fireplace, which explains the broken glass and damage. When that failed, he disposed of the remains in multiple locations. Cleaning supplies, surveillance footage, and location data all confirm the sequence. But the biggest question remains: why? The answer lies in Chandler's life, or rather, the life he pretended to have. He lied about graduating college, lied about having a job, even fabricated emails to make it appear as if he had been hired by a major company. In reality, none of it was true, and just before their deaths, his parents were about to uncover everything. Faced with exposure, he chose something far worse. Chandler Halderson was arrested shortly after the interrogation and sentenced to life in prison. All because he was later found guilty on multiple charges, including first-degree homicide. He chose to protect a lie instead of facing the truth.